Guys, and welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Chef Derek. Quite a special video today because it's International PKU Month. So I thought the best way of celebrating it is with a celebration cake, or looking at cake decorating, because it's one of them questions that I get asked a lot through all the cooking demos of what you can use, what you can't use, how you can create different looks and things on cakes. So I thought I'd just run you through some of the basics. So I've got lots of things on the table to show you. There's a video on LowProteinConnect of me making cake. So to start with the cake or muffins or cake pops, just watch that video because then that'll show you the basics. So this is then after you've baked that cake, because then what we can do. So jams, loads that you can buy in the supermarket. Again, anything with PKU, you just need to read the label first. But there's loads of great jams. Even chocolate spreads that you can order on prescription and then you can buy. Buttercream, so using on cupcakes or mixing into cake pops or sandwiching cakes together. Betty Crocker is a great one because we use a chocolate flavoured one all of the time, but then you've got the vanilla buttercream and you've got cream and cheese frosting, all again really low in protein, so a great store cupboard essential if you do a lot of cake decorating or you're going to make a birthday cake. So there's two. If you want to make buttercream, it's just butter and ice and sugar whisked together. If you've got a handheld mixer, that's better. The other icing that we tend to use quite a lot is royal icing. I've got some in a piping bag here. Royal icing is normally made with egg white and then icing sugar, but obviously we've got our egg white replacer. So if you're going to make or planning to make decorate some cakes, you need to get this ready 24 hours in advance. So again, if you've seen me make the meringue video, it's 2 teaspoons of this with 50 mils of water. You then leave that in the fridge overnight and then you get a gel when you come back in the morning. All you then do is just mix that then with some icing sugar and then you get a piping consistency. So you can put this onto cookies, you can use it on cake decorating, you can use it as glue to stick things onto the cake with. A really good icing to have. This will then keep in an airtight tin or a piping bag. You can keep that in the fridge then for a week. So if you're doing cookies or Christmas or decorating gingerbread houses, this is the icing that you want to glue everything together. Then I've got some other cake decorating bits on the table. You can buy the royal icing already done. So this is a Dr. Oetker brand, and they come in little piping tubes and you've got lots of different colours. So if you don't have a lot of colours or paste to use at home, you can literally buy these from the supermarket. We've then got some decorations that you can buy. These are all exchange free as well. So I just got these from Tesco. So I've got some unicorns, I've got some animals, and I've got some tropical fruit. So great for summer themed birthday parties. Great to on cupcakes, put them onto biscuits, again, decorate a big cake with. We've then got rice paper. Rice paper is one of them really good things that you can use and use in lots of different ways. You can buy rice paper flowers, and I've got some rice paper unicorns there again. So again, great for just topping on the top of cupcakes, really quick and easy. And these flowers are really good as well, and come in lots of different colours, and they're already made for you. So again, you can buy decorations straight from the supermarket. And I've also got some rice paper snowflakes, so again, great for Christmas cakes. But you can buy sheets of rice paper. It comes in quite big sheets. There's 10 sheets in there, and again, it lasts for ages. Just when you're storing it, just make sure that it's sealed because it will absorb some moisture in the kitchen, and keep it either flat in a drawer or keep it in a bookcase so it's straight. That's what the rice paper looks like. So you can cut it and then make different shapes out of this. There's also, let me get a different colour, edible pens. So this has got food colouring in, so these just work like a felt tip pen. So you can literally just draw on there. That's not the best colour to choose. Let's try another one. So you can say, you can write people's names on there, you can cut out flowers, cut out fire engines and write Thomas on there. Again, these you can get at the supermarket. I got this from my local supermarket, but you can get them online and you get them from Hobbycraft and things like that. So again, rice paper, another good thing to have if you're going to decorate some cakes. We've then got some fondant icing. Now the fondant icing is the rollout icing that goes over the top of the cake once you've put your buttercream on. So you've got two options of fondant. So it comes in colours and it comes in white. Again, read the labels just to make sure that there's no sweeteners in there, but these don't tend to use sweetener, it's all just icing sugar. Renshaw is a really good make and comes in lots of colours. Again, I got all these from Hobbycraft, you can order them online. Most supermarkets will do their own brand of fondant or roller icing. So again, if you've made cookies, you can cut out some shapes and attach it to the cookies. You can put a disc on the top of a cupcake, or you can ice a big celebration cake, so birthday, Easter, or Christmas and things like that. The other one is a moulding paste. So this moulding paste has got a gelling agent in there, normally called tribacantha, which this then sets hard. So you can then, if you like moulding characters, so you can make a Dora the Explorer or Peppa Pig. This is white, you can just add some food colour into this and then change it. So this then sets quite hard, so if you want a structure, so if you want to make trees to go on a cake and things like that, this is the one that you need. This one doesn't tend to set as fondant, it'll just set, it'll harden, but it'll just stay nice and soft, so when you cut the cake, it's edible. So with the modelling ones, I've just made some little cows just to go on a cake as well, and again, I've made a tray, so again, this will stand up so you can use some royal icing and then attach that to it. I've also cut out some flowers, which again I can attach to the cake with some royal icing. So they're all the things that you kind of make with your moulding paste. Again, that's a Tesco brand, but again, other supermarkets will do other ones. Food colourings. We've got the food colouring pens, as we've mentioned. There's a liquid and there's a paste. I always find that the pastes are better to use because they're more concentrated than the liquids. Liquids tend to then water down the icing, so you need to add some more icing sugar and you keep going back into it until you get the colour. Paste colours tend to be really strong in pigment, so you only need a tiny little bit. Just use a cocktail stick and you can apply that and put that into different icing so you can change the colour of your fondant or your moulding paste. Again, they're available in supermarkets. Hobbycraft's a great one because they do quite a lot of things, or online. I got a whole box for $10.99, so that's a really good buy. You've then got some sprinkles, so for your cupcakes. A lot of the sprinkles that you tend to get, a lot from supermarket brands, they tend to be made from sugar and they don't have any protein and they don't have any sweetness. But again, just check the back of the label because all supermarkets are different. So there's some gold nuggets there, there's some chocolate covered ones, and then we've got some pink pearls as well, so they're quite good to go on top. You've then got some edible sprays. Let's show you this because this is one of my favourites. So again, if you want to change the colour of different things, so this is a silver one, so you can spray the whole cake, you can spray cupcakes. You've got gold and you've also got like a luster dust kind of one as well. You've then got some non-edible things that you can then use on your cakes. If you don't feel that confident in making things, you can buy toys. So I've just done a cake with some Disney princesses on. So again, these are from the Disney store, so I can just stick them on top with some royal icing and it decorates the cake instantly. Ribbons in different colours as well, so you can match the theme of the birthday or Christmas red, Easter yellow, whatever kind of colour you're doing and making of cakes. With the fondant icings as well, an easy one to do is just literally roll it out and cut out shapes. So we have kind of a lot of cutters. I've just got a gingerbread man there and I've got a bike. So again, you can just cut these out, especially with the moulding and paste, you can allow these to dry and then you can stick them on the cake. Good tip with these is when you're looking into shops, look in the craft department, not necessarily the cake decorating department, because these are cutters that come with Play-Doh. So I just collect these different ones. I've got a rocket and a bus there as well. So if you're looking for inspiration, look in craft departments or the stationery sections, because sometimes they sell boxes of these, which are really good. So that's kind of all of the decorating, icings, cake you've seen made. So it is International PKU Day. So in honour, I've made a celebration cake. So this is my basic sponge cake. I've then used vanilla frosting, I've then iced it in white fondant, and then I've used the modelling paste, I've made the trees, and I've made the Animal 6 characters on there as well. And then I've just cut out letters with some cutters just to go on the front of there. So I think you can be as adventurous or as not if you need to with cake decorating. I'd love to see some pictures of your cakes. So please send me a picture of anything that you're doing for birthdays or Christmas or Easter. If you need any help and advice, leave a comment and I'll get back to you. If you need any of the recipes, go to LowProteinConnect Facebook or Twitter or on YouTube. And I'll see you next time.